Hello everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Dan Sicker. In this video, I will be setting up the domain controller that I named Universe, followed by setting up the Active Directory. What is Active Directory, you might say? Active Directory is a directory service that acts like a phone book in a way. It stores information that is related to objects such as computers, printers, and users. It is also considered the most widely used identity management service around the world. It uses Kerberos for authentication of users. It is part of Windows Server, but can be used by Linux machines also, but by using the services such as Radius or LDAP. Okay, let's get started. Once the domain controller is booted up and running, you will be taken to a lock screen. In an enterprise situation, it's probably be continuously running, therefore there will be no need to boot up, and you will be just right there at the lock screen. So at this lock screen, I will enter Control-Alt-Delete to unlock the computer by clicking on Player and clicking on Send Control-Alt-Delete. And it will bring you to the administrator screen, and it will ask for a password. Password I chose is capital P A $$ W0RD. Click enter. And note, every time that you log into a server, you'll get the server manager on the screen. So next, I'm going to click on Manage at the top right menu. Then I'm going to choose Add Roles and Features. Now we'll mostly be using defaults to do the setup. Followed by clicking Next. I'm going to select role-based or feature-based installation and then click Next. I'll be selecting a service role along with its features to make this server a domain controller. Make sure that on this screen that the server selected is the one that you have created. Click Next. Next, I will select Active Directory Domain Services by clicking the little box to the left of the description, and then click Next. Obviously, it'll just automatically have a pop-up window that says Add Features. Click on that button, and we'll add all the features needed in order to get to Active Directory up and running. Okay. Click Next again. And click Next again. Here we have a good description of the Active Directory domain service. Stores information about users, computers, and other devices on the network. ADDS helps administrators securely manage this information and facilitates resource sharing and collaboration between users. This is the AAA, authentication, authorization, and access. Okay, installation is completed, so I'm going to click Close. And I'm going to go up to the top with the alert flag and click on it. And then I'm going to promote this server to a domain controller. In this next menu, I'm going to select to add a new forest. Okay, after I select add a new forest, I'm going to enter the root domain name, which I chose Hashomayim. Which is Hebrew for heavens, the heavens. Hashomayim.local, and then I'm going to click Next. Next, I'm going to enter a password for the directory services restore mode. I'm going to use the same password that I used for admin. PA $$W0RD and confirm PA $$W0RD, and then I'll click Next. Next again, and the domain name that I chose for my local domain should populate in the NetBIOS domain name, and it did, so then I'll click Next. This section tells the server where to store the Active Directory DS database, log, and sysvol files. So I'm just going to click on Next. And just review the options, make any changes as necessary, and then click Next. Okay, next I will click on the Install button, and when completed, the VM will reboot automatically. Okay, and after the reboot, you're going to see the lock screen again. It'll appear, and just as before, click on Player, send Control-Alt-Delete, and the lock screen will now say the chosen domain / administrator. In this case, I chose the word name for my domain as Hashemayim. So this means that I'm now logging into the domain as an administrator. I will enter the chosen password, which was capital P, A, $, $, W, 0, RD. Now I'm logged in as the administrator of this domain, which for this example is called Hashemayim. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if anyone has any constructive comments, suggestions, or if there's anything I may have missed or you can teach me, please send me an email to daniel.sicker@gmail.com, which is Daniel, D-I-N-I-E-L, .sicker, S-I-C-H-E-R, @gmail.com. Also, if you have any suggestions of what types of activities I can do to show possible employers what experience I'm trying to get, please email me with the suggestions as well. Thank you, and blessings to you.